NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. Won by the Los Angeles Clippers. Beverly. That's rebounded by the Nets. Nets have it.
I got ball.
Durant. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. Kevin Durant rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
George. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Beverly into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Durant to Jordan. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Clippers have the basketball. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. Offensive board. Goes reverse to lay it in.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D. Here's Irving into the front court. Lead is 2. Oh, he can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Irving to Dinwiddie. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
Beverly into the front court. Down 5. To Leonard. Short jumper off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Leonard buries the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Kyrie with the rock. George. Paul George. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads just a point. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Durant. The pass set it all up.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case two, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
To Durant. And counted at the rim.
Ed, I have a rule. If you're 6'9" or taller, I don't want to see you jelly it. I don't want to see any kind of weird spin or English on the ball. Just dunk it. Keep it simple, please.
Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. Deep three at the buzzer. Through one here at Barclays Center. The Nets out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Irving brings the ball up court. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Williams into the front court. Down three. Fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended. It goes down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Rises for the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Louis Williams.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Williams. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Brooklyn's got it. Irving to Durant. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. To Leonard. Oh, emphatic slam. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
To Durant. Knocked loose. Durant here against Harkless. Leonard. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's 2 for 2 now.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Leonard, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with the three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Fires the three, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so the Nets hold on to the possession. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game,
Irving to Dinwiddie. To Irving. Patrick Beverly tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard, great feed, sets it up. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Leonard. Rebound taken in by the Nets. To Irving. Off the assist.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. First foul in the last.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Tough shot. He hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Driving right to the basket. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. First half comes to an end, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
To Irving. Lets it fly from long range. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Durant. Oh, he hits a three.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
That one off the mark. It's no good. DeAndre Jordan with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Irving knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Gets it in the right corner. From long range, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
And they call the foul. Felt a breeze there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Irving to Durant. Beyond the arc for three. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Jared Allen able to recover with the block. Kevin Durant has it.
I got him.
Stuffs it down with authority. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
And the finish, slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip. Leonard. He's got it for three.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Make that, baby. Gotta make that.
Great pass to set it up. It's a big finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
For three, he engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Durant across the timeline. 14-point deficit. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. Passed it off to Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Durant, bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Clippers have it. Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
New blood coming in for both sides. Nets have the basketball. Durant to Irving. 4-3. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Williams. Lou Williams. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. To George. Kevin Durant sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Irving won't go down. JaMychal Green with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Paul George. Harkless goes to the left side. To Harkless. Down to 5 on the 24. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
3 quarters down, it's been all Clippers so far. The Clippers with the basketballs. We begin the 4th quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a